Okay, no more about these things. Mark, stars with the recap. What's going on?
So we can't talk about the revolutionary idea of the foreskin tin.
That was not the best one you
Is
came
that
up
like the
with.
Hateful Eight?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah, the stream's
Stream
up.
started.
Right.
That's probably one of the
Hi, stream.
most banger intros I've had so far into one of these things.
Probably.
I ate a lot of bangers while I was in Europe.
Bangers and mash.
Yep.
All right, Mark, what we got?
Okay. It's really not a ton to recap. So after you guys entered the cave, you noticed that there were the two guards killed. Let's see. I mean, you made very quick work of the first two guards, again, that were watching the entrance to the cave. And then, after making quick work of them, you saw one retreating back, and I guess after you were entering back and towards the right, and you saw what seemed to be like a barracks area where a group of guards was sleeping. You cast Fireball long ago and killed most of them, and then Fen decided to rush in and kill the rest of them. As you proceeded in, you went into the next room. You heard a little bit of a rock collapse, and ended up making quick work of the people in there. But so far, if I'm not mistaken, you haven't found anything particularly of interest.
Tried dropping the floor out from underneath me.
No, that already happened. That actually just happened. But last we left off, Finn, you proceeded to the cavern to the left after coming in the main entrance of the cave. And you walked a path through some mushrooms, scouted ahead for a little bit.
And then took some poison damage from some mushrooms on the return trip.
Did. You by any chance remember what you saw in the next cavern?
Bats.
I don't think I remembered what I could see. I don't think I saw anything. There's stuff, but
I believe it was Cameron said it. Saw a ceiling covered with bats.
Oh, that's right.
Girl Scouts.
Roomba. Okay. Yes.
Then
okay.
After that, you just headed back, and this is where we left off. You had
right.
just rejoined the party towards the entrance of that cavern.
Of course, Finn was off by himself again.
Well, you told me to scout ahead.
You are the ranger.
Yep. All right.
Do you have a map, Mark?
Let's see here.
Mark, do you think you'd be two partridges in a pear tree, or a turtle dove?
So what are you guys doing?
Oh, there's the stream.
Opening the map first to see what's going on. I feel so protected. Which way did we come from?
Northwest.
Okay, so we should probably head northeast.
My
That is
favorite one
where-
is Kanye.
That is where Joe just came from.
Oh, he saw a cave full of bats.
Well, we already went the other path, so I think we have to go up that way that you went.
I don't see any other option.
All right. Oh yeah, what's the lighting situation? Remind me about that.
Darkness.
Just darkness. Okay, so only dark vision.
Oh.
Yeah, only Finn can see.
Yeah, because none of us have torches or anything, huh?
No.
Some of us don't even have clothes.
I have leather armor. That's about it. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna go up there. Finn's gonna lead the way. We're gonna try staying close to him, since Finn can see and we cannot.
Who keeps dropping out, coming back?
It's me. I tried to connect via my laptop, and my laptop said, "There's no microphone here."
Solid.
And I said, "What?" Anywho, so all right.
So Fen, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We're going to take the path on the left-hand side. There is no path. We're going to move through the mushroom. Be careful, and most importantly, be quiet.
And then I'm gonna start sneaking towards the path I indicated.
I will sneak directly behind him, so I can continue to see him, and I will try and be as stealthy as I can to follow exactly his steps, as to not get poisoned.
Can we see even 5 feet ahead of us in darkness?
Depends on how dark it is.
Yeah. I would say. And you can definitely see the person in front of you. Give you
Fine,
10
Mark.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finn, did you see anything we could like make a torch out of?
The light might offend the bats.
That's true, but what about after?
No.
I can't go. I'm gonna.
Oh, we lost Joe. Or Cameron lost Joe.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Cameron lost Joe. So Cameron said he's gonna hop off, hop back on.
Okay.
So you get to.
Joe.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. That's weird. I can hear.
So Joe, as you're leading the party through the cave, you get to the entrance into basically the next room, the next little cavern. Let's put you right there so that I can just start moving people, and I can just kind of do that hopefully-ish. Grok and Longo, I don't know why you're taking up the rear, but I know that Belgium feels safe in the middle, and Trebek said that he was following right behind Finn. So
I probably have
there
the
you go.
most. Well, besides Finn, I probably have the most range, so that makes sense.
Right. So, me. Mine. Alright, so as you enter into the next cavern, you notice the temperature drop several degrees. The air is thick with a pungent scent of rotting flesh and damp earth. Aside from a steady dripping into a small pool on the ground, which echoes throughout the cavern, there is an unsettling stillness. As your eyes are adjusting to the darkness, and Fen, you have already noticed, the ceiling is covered in bats. Walls of this cavern are covered in a thick mucus, giving off that pungent odor. And as you scan the ground, you can see several pools of stagnant water. And again, that was just for Fen, since he is leading the party, and he is the only one, I believe, with dark vision.
But we all smell the like death and stuff.
Yeah, so you can all smell the death.
And
You can hear the sound of the water dripping into the pools on the ground, and
well,
if you had placed your hand on the wall, then you could feel the mucus.
do y'all think I should? I can do a little something and try and see if I can sense anything that might be undead or in here. Are we concerned about that?
No.
Considering the last things we just fought were all alive guards and everything, I don't think we have to worry too much about the undead just yet.
Not unless you can
We're
find
just
a way
worried
to
about
take
the
some
bats.
But
All right, Mark. I am gonna go ahead and cast it anyway. Divine Sense to detect good and evil within 60 feet.
Okay. Does that require verbal?
Says as an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell.
under the
or know
notes,
the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So I guess it might have to do with sight.
up on the top where it says components, does it have a V next to it at all?
No,
Is it a spell or is it a
it's Divine Sense. It's a feat.
paladin feature? Okay. So since this is a paladin feature, I'll say, at least for now, that it does not require verbal components. So what is this again?
It's just detecting good and evil, so I will know the location, as long as they're not behind total cover, of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's your kind of third eye sense of these beings granted to you or bestowed upon you by Bahamut. Your awareness of creatures that may pose a threat to your party. You've at least been given a basically modified radar scanner, if you will. But right
Maybe
now,
I'm
Like Wi-Fi.
right
Mhm.
now, you're not getting your spidey sense is not tingling.
Okay, cool. Right now.
I can't cross the way, I can't find the way without saying yeah.
Anyway,
All right, then we're just gonna keep on stealthing along. Follow me. And I'm gonna keep on moving ahead.
Okay, and then what pace are you moving at?
Careful, probably like I don't have a good judge of movement. Probably
2 feet per second. That's like, no,
I mean,
probably.
So as far as pace goes, there's really like
crawl.
fast, normal, slow, and then yeah, crawling is one. But yes, you could crawl. It would
Let's
be
do
even
slow.
slower. Okay, so if you do want to move at a slow pace through this cavern, I need everyone to make a stealth check for me, please.
Is it? No, never mind.
Do I get advantage if I'm duck walking?
Well, without this armor, I seem to be quiet as a mouse.
Oh, and I
Cool.
gotta roll that one, so I'm getting ready to roll that.
I
It
rolled a-
rolled.
I
It
rolled a
like
19.
it went straight. It didn't even roll at all. I just saw the one across the screen and then just come up and it just stayed up there. So okay, so, 22.
Good.
It was still
I
an
was gonna
8.
say, looks like you can re-roll that.
Well, yeah, I did, but I'm just like, are you serious? First roll of the night and it's a nat 1 on a stealth check.
It's rough.
Still 22.
So I got a 22,
19.
else?
23.
3, 19,
And 20.
20.
Dude, we rocked that stealth check.
Yeah, Belgium, not so hot, but based on the group stealth check, fine. So you all make it into the center of this cavern, and again, just keeping quiet, making sure to avoid puddles that are spread throughout this cavern to cause any extra noise. Again, the ceiling covered in bats, and you look to your where are you? Hold on. Me that. Nope. I want that. Okay.
What?
As you're moving forward,
What?
on the all of the cavern itself, completely vertical, you can see, or at least Fen, you can see what appears to be a guard drake, or drake, one of those. Oh, you weren't there. You were gone when they fought one of these.
Okay.
Anyway,
But I can still see it's alive, right?
yeah, you can see a large basically a large lizard, or a small dragon, a small wingless dragon, if you will. A larger Trebek that has 4 legs. It is a quadruped, and it is currently
Big word.
on this wall.
Is it sleeping or what is it doing?
As you've gotten this close, without any sort of disturbance or movement from it, you get the feeling that it is sleeping.
Okay. I'm going to put my hand out so that Trebek moves into it, but then I kind of let it have some give so that he knows it's me and he didn't run into some random thing, and I say, stop.
I will repeat the notion behind me.
And then I just turn and I say, big lizard.
Wait, does Bilgrim repeat the notion?
Mark?
Does Bilgrim repeat the notion?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex repeated the notion. He sent the message back. Does Bilgrim tell us about this? I mean, we can't see.
He does. He is quite literally shaking in his boots. Yes.
That's cute.
Do we see the light coming from the left?
So I don't know why those lights are in here. Just ignore that those are there.
Nice. Yep. Yay.
Okay.
So
Is
we
there-
don't.
Yeah, there's pretend there's no light there. It's just a part
Okay.
of the image that I used for the map.
Can I see what's in that alcove back there behind the
Which one?
Drake?
Behind the
The
Drake?
one to its right, yeah. The one to the Drake's right.
Let me just want to make
I want to see.
sure.
I want to see if I can see into that without feeling the need to move forward.
Just want to make sure I have the right one.
Should you just roll a preliminary stealth check?
Roll a preliminary stealth check. No, I want to use that 20.
Okay.
Oh, it just
So-
showed up for me. That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
In that area, maybe it's because my brightness is too low. Does it appear like there's a ledge to that next area by any chance?
I
It does
can't
not.
really
Not in the
tell.
You
screen.
can't see shit.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Okay,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, yeah, I can't even see it either with my brightness turned all the way up. Okay, so just behind the Drake, there is a 10-foot drop into that next cavern. And Joe, based on the angle, you can only see... I mean, again, based in darkness, you can only see, what, 60 feet?
Yeah. No, I can see 90
Moonstalker,
feet.
you can see 90, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so yeah. Towards the edge of the cavern, you just see a lot of rubble. You see a lot of broken pottery, rotted baskets, hut rope, discarded clothes. It's kind of junk.
But I don't see any like bones or anything like that.
Not from this distance.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I have a good idea what's in the pit then. And then I'm going to hold onto Trebek's forearm and say, "Make a link. Follow me. They're going right." And then I'm going to I'm going to wait a couple seconds.
He can hear me relaying it.
Yeah.
Make a link.
Should edges.
All right. And then we're going to move to the right.
Longo starts pulling down his pants and starts peeing because he imagines the game of telephone and to make a leak. So I heard take a leak.
Okay, can you see my cursor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said move to the right. You mean right here?
That's correct.
That is correct.
Yeah.
What if the Drake had Hotline Bling? And we'll never know.
We'll probably have to deal with it later.
All right.
Both of
So
them.
as you get closer, let me see.
No, Mark, let us see.
Meh.
Yep, definitely rocks in there.
Are they gonna fall on us again?
Rock!
So as you get
I
closer, I should have
saved.
covered that. That is my bad. There is a set of stairs that is 1 square to your right, Joe, on the map.
Mhm.
And then just to the right of those stairs, there is a curtain. So technically you could not see into this room right now.
Okay, but I did know there was a path here.
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
All right. So
But there
I'm still gonna
is-
check the room first.
So just let me know what. So you're going in.
I'm going to whisper back, play another game of telephone. I'm going to whisper, curtain. I'm taking a peek, and I'm going to gingerly take a peek around the curtain.
I'm just gonna lean back and say, hold.
Are you walking in, or are you just opening?
I mean, what can I see if I just open the curtain before stepping inside?
A lot of darkness. But let me.
But I can see in the dark.
Yeah, that is true. Let's see. You would, as soon as you peel back the curtain, a wave of old blood assaults your nose.
Ew.
Like
And
he's actually being hit by the blood, or is it just the smell?
it's a smell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like
You
Wi-Fi
can
6 and
see-
like blasting directly into his nose.
You can see 4 floor-to-ceiling columns, which are spaced across the chamber. And you can see the chains that have been strung between them, forming clotheslines. Animal carcasses hang on these hooks from the chains. You see blooded and skinned variety of animals. Again, in darkness, you can't necessarily make out what they are per se. But you know that they range from medium to larger game.
What
And
a
That's
low
it.
vacation spot.
Based on the
That-
smell, you can tell that it's been here quite a while.
So this is basically just, a makeshift tannery. That's what I would say as a hunter from the mountains. That's what I would say this is. So, if that's the case, I'm going to step inside, and then I'm going to whisper back, follow.
I'm just
So
gonna give a little tug on the wrist. Start walking.
As you proceed through the curtain, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Fuck. Damn.
Just so.
So Joe's doing this initially.
Okay. I just
Wish
want to
I
know
could
if he
see
lets
him.
go of my forearm or not.
22.
22. Okay.
I'm paying attention.
You can see.
I can't see him, so I'm just glad he doesn't nat one it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't work if you don't see me, huh?
Yeah.
You take 9 poison damage.
Oh
Ow.
goodness!
That was halved.
Poison dart trap or something?
So
I guess we'll find
as
out.
you walked through curtain, there were leather strips behind that as you now enter the room and turn around, and you can see that the leather strips behind the curtain are covered in barbs.
Then I'd be like, damn. Okay, this place is rigged with booby traps. Beware. And I specifically say, beware of the curtain. It has barbs.
On the curtain?
Yes.
Cut it down.
Yeah. Can you pull it down then?
Can I pull the curtain down?
Just cut it with your sword.
Can I cut the curtain down?
Certainly try.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cut the curtain down.
Finn, don't do it with a slash. Just get up to the top and saw at it.
Do we have serrated blades?
You don't need a serrated blade to
saw at something. Yeah. That's certainly not something that's fucking cloth. Okay, so what do I need to do in order to cut this thing down?
It's the curtain itself does not have barbs. It's the leather strips behind the curtain.
Yeah, that's why I kept asking.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, yeah,
They're on the ground.
Curtain, and there's leather strips that are hanging from...
Oh.
The leather strips are hanging. So as you are walking through the curtain, you are also passing through these barbs.
Gotcha.
So is it possible to cut the leather strips from the curtain, or...
They're not attached to the curtain. They're just on the other side of the curtain.
Yeah, you can certainly try to cut the leather strips.
But they're dangling, so I'm wondering if I can remove them somehow. Because I'm going to have to take that damage coming back.
Unless you're just careful going around them.
Yeah.
Is also an option.
Yeah, but that could be a dex save for all of us.
Yeah. I'm trying to minimize the number of dice we have to roll counterintuitively.
So yeah, you can certainly try to cut the strips down if you would like.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna try and
that
cut
would
the strips down.
I guess go ahead and roll. What are you trying to cut them down with?
My short sword.
Okay.
That way I still got some range on it, in a way.
Okay. Yeah, so just go ahead and make an attack roll, basically.
12?
Oh, okay. And yeah, based on how you, well, leather can be cut. I guess the more difficult thing is how are you getting up to cut the leather strips from their highest point?
How high above me are they?
The ceilings in here are 12 feet.
Oh, fuck. So I guess
You
I
don't
can't reach
Man,
it.
you only
don't
need
have
to cut them high enough for us to get
Oh.
under.
Yeah, Daddy's good point. Thank you. Thank you for pointing out. All right, so then I'm going to cut them at, well, if I'm 6 feet tall, then my arms are what, another 3 feet? I'm going to cut 8 feet high.
Okay. Right. So it takes some time. Takes, a couple minutes. Based on how high you're stretching and, you're kind of getting on your tippy toes just to make sure you can get it as high as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But you do manage to cut down the strips safely to where you are not getting barbed again, and where you think all of your party should be able to get through.
Phenomenal. And I clear the leather strips from the ground so that they don't step on them. Okay. And then I say, and then I look through and I say,
All clear. Come in slowly. But also, I found your torch making materials.
All right. Slowly and low. Watch out for hanging spikes.
Exactly.
I have a feeling Belgium and I don't really have to duck.
Yeah, you might
I mean-
want to make sure Gronk knows.
I mean, I cut him so high that Gronk doesn't have to duck. He's 8 feet tall.
Yeah, he said. Well, I think I'm 8'2", but I'm
Or-
crouched. Fine.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Um,
I misjudged it by that much.
Missed it by that much.
right, yeah, and so entering the room again. You've just seen all this fun stuff. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, so as you get in there, you're seeing that the animals that are hanging range from antelope, deer, goats, could be big cats. There's even a few small bears being hung up as well.
Bugbears.
Just regular bears.
But there's nothing of interest in here. I mean, sorry, nothing of value in here. This is interesting, but is it valuable?
There's nothing of value.
Nice to know that I ran myself to get fucking barbed. I should probably where they feed the drake.
You say they feed the drake in here?
Oh, that's right. The giant lizard, it looks more like a dragon, but without wings.
Great.
And as you are in here, you can hear the snoring, snarling coming from said Drake.
Oh yeah, it needs to sleep.
Painfully.
So, do we eliminate the threat, or do we leave it be?
I think we leave it, considering you're the only one that can see.
And I don't know if we can like kill it too easily. Those things are pretty tough.
We could take the strips and leave them behind us as a trap to slow it down in case it wakes up.
It's not a
I
bad
have-
idea.
I heard legends that drakes have skin as hard as stone. Do you think these barbs will really work?
I don't know. Can that be a history check to see if I remember anything about Drake's skin or poison? Like if they have any kind of defenses?
You can certainly try.
Mark?
I mean, if those barbs can't
Said
penetrate
yes.
it, then I would assume our weapons probably can.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we can.
Now we can.
Uh-oh, maybe we lost Mark again.
Oh,
No.
I think we
hold on,
lost him.
there we go. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay.
Can I make a history check?
Yes.
Thanks. 21.
So as far as Drake skin scales go, being a dragonborn yourself, you would know that unless you're a full-fledged dragon, or you are a dragonborn or drake of a certain color, and you don't get any sort of resistance or immunity to poison.
And what about the skin thickness?
Skin thickness doesn't necessarily play a huge factor, especially with the barbs that size.
Gotcha. Okay, so these are big barbs. They're not like tiny things.
I mean, they're a couple inches.
Okay. Yeah, that hurt. Ow.
Being almost family, I think I disagree. I think that's a good idea.
All right.
Then let's do it. So I'm gonna hand off the barbs to the other compatriots in my party.
Yeah, I'm moving back. Lay him down behind us. Finn, I need you to remember where these were. Could you maybe put a small X or something in the wall so you remember when we come back?
I mean, it'll be the room with the Drake. It'll be this intersection. I'll remember it. You remember, I come from the mountains.
I'm gonna
That's
Mark.
crazy.
I'm gonna reach over to my left. Can I feel the wall on my left?
So the wall on your left, again, it has that slimy feeling. It's kind of gross.
That I did not know about.
Heh.
I will retract my hand slowly and smell it. Do I smell anything?
No, it's just it's that same where is it? Yeah, it's
Smells
the
like fish.
same mucus. It's giving off that pungent odor. It's covering
Okay.
this whole cavern.
Ugh. I found out what's making that smell. I did not realize the walls were covered in this mucus.
What mucus?
Look at it.
Yes, but do you know what mucus it is?
I do not.
A mystery for later.
So
Um,
I'm gonna hand off the barbs to Longo and Gronk and tell them to lay them behind us.
I already did that.
Oh, we already did that. Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, we're holding
So-
on to them right now, trying not to damage ourselves from these things.
Fantastic. So then we're gonna move past the Drake. We're gonna go to the left where those knot torches are.
Mark, is this
So
not
as
the
you-
picture that's in the book?
Usually the ones I use are not from the book because they're not as detailed. Let's see.
I just know D&D Beyond usually gives you like a player's version.
It does. See here. That. Okay. We're going there. Maybe. There?
Fair enough.
That's appropriate. Yeah, no one saw anything.
Mhm.
So as you
Ah.
or exactly. So as you do head towards the next cavern, notice that there's a mist kind of filling next cavern. So again, the lights that you totally can't see on this map, you definitely can't see. There's a mist that really isn't escaping through the opening to this current cavern. It's kind of self-contained in the next cavern, so you really can't see much further than that.
I was gonna
Gotcha.
ask, how long does that detect evil thing stay up for?
Yeah.
It's just an immediate thing. As an action I can detect it, so it doesn't hold around for very long.
Oh, okay.
But I can do it. Oh, well, if you want to know, you can ask in game.
Well, I didn't know if it was still active for you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna squeeze Trebek. Oh shit! Hold on. We got the Drake right there. I'm gonna have Trebek grab Trebek's shoulder and say, "Follow," and we're gonna go back into the cavern with the fungi, past the bats.
Are we putting down the things on the ground to where we can't see them when we're coming back? The barbs?
No, we will. We'll put them. We will put them down. Believe me, we will put them down.
I was gonna hold on to mine until we go through the thing to the left.
That was the plan. That was my plan too, but I didn't know how to explain that without. Okay, so let's assume that we had that conversation. So then I'm gonna move past the Drake and I'm gonna say, "Careful." Then we're gonna tiptoe really carefully by that guy.
I just see us as like Scooby-Doo tiptoeing.
Exactly.
All right. So as you again carefully maneuver through the cavern, not to disturb the Drake, not to disturb the bats. Again, now that you are getting closer, see that this mist is, again, with how dark it is already in here, Fen, your dark vision doesn't really do anything at this point. Now you're kind of in the same boat as everybody else. And again, behind you, you can hear the snoring, snarling coming from that Drake. And as you proceed into the next cavern, like I said, your sight is getting impaired with that mist that's feeling it. But over the sound of the dripping water, actually, go ahead and everyone make a perception check.
I was just about to say.
And
14.
15. Gronk, I think I can still see you.
Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm right next to you. I hope you can see.
If you haven't entered the mist, you're fine.
Okay.
was this a Stephen King novel?
Yeah. Next,
Okay.
we're gonna have to fight it.
Okay, so who got 15s? That was Longo and Gronk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got a 10.
14.
14. Trebek
I
got
got a 10.
Okay, so Trebek and Fen, as you listen through this mist, again behind you, you can hear our Drake snoring. Up ahead, through the mist, you can hear a very similar sound that is quite deep. And Longo and Gronk, with your 15s, as you listen, more intently, just like them, you can hear snoring not only coming from the Drake behind you, but you can hear snoring coming from ahead. Sounds eerily similar to creature you just passed, but you can hear more subtly that there's more than one coming from the mist-filled chamber. More than one set of snoring coming from the mist-filled chamber.
Is the picture or the map update for everybody else? It still has us like.
Yeah, I haven't moved any.
He hasn't moved us
anybody.
yet.
Okay.
I'll say you guys moved up here.
I'm gonna reach out and try and grab Trebek's arm. Can I reach it? Can I? see him,
Yeah,
I guess?
you could absolutely reach over.
Okay.
What is it, Gronk?
Quietly. More than one.
Fans. Gronk
Lots of
says that-
snarks.
Gronk and Longo say that there's more than just one Drake in this room up in front of us. They can hear more than one.
I don't hear anything.
You hear snoring. You hear the snoring
That's a
behind
lie?
and ahead of you.
Okay.
all of you
Damn
hear,
lie.
Yeah, all of you hear snoring. It's just that for some reason, Longo and Gronk being at the back of the cavern, somehow the echoes throughout the chamber, sound waves hit the edge of it just right to where they both can hear the sound of more than one creature snoring in this chamber, along
Yeah,
with the one that is coming
physics.
from behind.
Echo.
Yeah, physics.
I would accept that I was more paying attention to trying to see the visual aspects because that's what I'm relying on. But yeah, that's cool. That's good too.
Which you don't have
Yeah, with our
anymore.
newfound blindness, our hearing is.
Yeah, science, bitch.
Yeah.
And Trebek has no ears, so he couldn't hear it.
It's true. This is true.
All right. Then what should we do?
Be very quiet.
Okay. Longo, drink the poison.
Yeah, with you whispering like that, I can hardly hear you. Like you
Okay,
cutting in and out.
You can talk
Yeah.
normally. We'll just assume that you're
Fen,
whispering it.
Gronk. Wait a minute, I'm Fen. Sorry. Gronk, Longo,
Losing it.
drop the poison barbs. Aye, aye,
Okay.
Captain.
I can't hear you.
Oh yeah! brings out
Shot.
the lyre and just starts going to town on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen, a pineapple under the sea.
The metal version. So I'm like, I turn and I say,
Longo, when you are done with that, come see if you can determine what this mist is. Trebek, you too.
Ah, the stream has ended.
You're fine. I just want to checking where stuff is.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
so we
yeah,
don't know.
as after we sit down, I'm gonna move up and make an Arcana check on it.
Arcana check on.
The mist, I guess. Like, that's the best I could think of, right? Like,
Go for it.
yeah, that
It's
was
got to be like magical.
15. 10 plus 5. I love my high rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So, the mist has a subtle element of magic to it. Can't quite place exactly it is. But you can at least glean that whatever it is not harmful.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, like, if we want this. Okay, if a ritual spell like Identify has a vocal component for it, but if I cast it as a ritual, does it still use all of those components? Like, I imagine vocal, somatic, and material are for instantaneous. But if I
Let's
did it as a ritual,
Give me a minute.
I don't know if we want to sit here for 10 minutes while I try to identify exactly what this is.
Yeah, not in the nest of sleeping drakes.
And I also probably don't want to use the vocal thing because that is like I cast Fireball is the same loudness as I cast Identify.
Sorry. Casting a spell's ritual still requires the components or focus.
Okay. So, like, it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, the only thing it does is it overrides the use of a spell slot.
Okay, it seems magical. Not harmful, though. We should be okay.
Famous last words.
It might be just something that keeps them in a nice, like, serene state while they're sleeping. So don't go unconscious here. Or it could mean they're more alert even though they're asleep. Either way, it won't hurt us.
Instilled with confidence.
Agreed, but not like we have a choice. Let us carry on.
Okay, so Fen, are you moving forward, leading the party?
Yep. Carefully.
So as you are moving carefully, you can hear the snoring getting louder. And as you are walking through the cavern, are you trying to stick to a wall? Are you trying to walk to the center? What are you trying to
What's
do?
your
What are you trying
plan,
to
Stan?
I'm going to try and hug a wall so that way I can put my arm on it. That way I can feel it.
Okay, so I'm going to assume you're hugging this wall to your left since that's closer.
Yep.
I always knew Joe was a cuddler.
Okay,
I'm a big
so
cuddler.
as you are leading the party up the wall, you eventually get to an opening to your left that seems like an entrance to another area.
Is the camera or the thing back up? Okay.
Oh, sorry. That's my apologies. And as you do, I
think my Discord just crashed. It did. Uh-oh. Whoopsie.
as you get to the corner that appears
my
to
Discord just crashed. I'm back though.
ever, you can
Whatever.
the warm, hot air coming out of the snout of this sleeping drake just to your north. It's 15 feet away from you, Ven.
Okay.
By the gods,
And then,
nobody fucking move. Sorry, because they can't hear that. Fen goes, by the gods, nobody fucking move.
You're making a lot of noise.
I just go
And
completely
he's saying
still.
that very quietly. He's
yeah, I'm gonna have everyone make another
Mic-
stealth check. I'm just gonna read up the stealth checks.
Oh boy, this is not a good time.
No, I rolled a 6.
oh,
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Not good, not good, not good.
I have a 23, so.
oh.
Hopefully we
Oh,
average out.
No.
23, baby. Let's go. See you guys. I'm out of here. I'm already in the back.
Hey, don't forget to trip on the poison spikes on your way out.
I'll take 6 damage getting away from that thing.
10, 10, 6, 23. It's
It's
not even an
Longos-
average of 10.
No.
No.
Wait. Actually,
Don't worry, Belgium rolled low. He has good rolls.
wait.
10, 10, 6, 23.
Divide by
that is
4.
an average. Sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm a fucking dingus.
It's a math major you are. That's
11,
49.
12.
12 and a quarter.
12.25. Yeah,
12 and a
12.25.
quarter.
What did Belgium roll? I'll add it to this thing. We have 49 points so far.
Belgium rolled a natural 7.
Okay, we're gonna ignore his. Drop the low. And you know, we're gonna drop Trebek's
Minus
because
1.
drop the lowest. So he rolled a 6 as well. Drop the lowest. Okay.
50.
Hey, we got to 11.
Yeah,
An average of
11.
11.
So it's an average of 11.
That's not great.
I rolled over
Okay.
double the average of the
It's
group.
just above average.
Okay. All right. So now, the moment of truth.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Just gotta
Good thing
see.
it's fiction.
Gotta see their stat sheet. Chilling.
Passive perception of 13.
You look it up.
No, I asked if it has a passive perception of 13
Passive.
because we have.
It's also asleep though. It's unconscious.
Yeah, so it has disadvantage.
Remember, like we
It
just
is-
went over
that is-
unconscious.
is
Unconscious
true.
has different rules. I think they automatically fail certain checks.
I don't think that would be one of them.
Probably not.
It is.
Yeah.
An unconscious creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak, and is unaware of its surroundings.
Yeah, but unless we make it aware
Yeah,
of its
like if I'm
surroundings.
asleep and there's a noise, I'll wake up.
Well,
Yeah.
you're no longer unconscious anymore, are you?
It's the DM's discretion.
So I'm gonna roll. We're gonna see what happens.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
TPK. TPK.
One more time. One
Does it
more
get-
time.
Perception. Oh no.
I'm going to use cutting words on the DM's roll here.
Okay.
I don't even know if I
Are you?
could. I don't even know if I could.
It's hilarious because, like, no, shut up!
Yeah, exactly.
Sleep, motherfucker!
You can.
Please
You are
don't.
able to.
Actually, would my thing be like if it starts to stir? I guess cutting words in this case would be a lullaby on my lyre to try to make it go back to sleep.
So
There you
what can you use cutting words and do you want to? Yes or no?
Hold on. I don't even know if I can. I just said that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
haven't-
It's a trap.
I haven't told you the outcome yet.
Yeah.
So you are still well within.
As a reaction, when a creature that's not immune to being charmed, you say like everything in this campaign, you can see
Creature.
within 60. I have to be able to see it though. Makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
Oh.
So I'll say outside of combat. Like if it's making an ability check, that's fine. You can use cutting words outside of combat.
Oh, nice. It sounds
But-
like
it's,
it's
I think
encouraging.
it's dumb that you're limited to combat to use cutting words, because it's like you can use things, outside of combat that are really combat only stuff. or
It's supposed to
technically
throw
combat-only
somebody off their game, I'm pretty sure. That's just all it is. It's like telling somebody you fuck their mom as they're attacking you, and so that way they either miss or do less damage.
Sure, but in this case, you would use cutting words, I guess.
It's supposed to reduce or subtract the number from the creature's roll. So I just see it as like where Bardic Inspiration increases a roll. This is the counterpoint to where it decreases a roll.
Yeah, so
Well,
you're magically making this creature not be able to hear you. It's what is happening. Or is it not magic at all when you're using cutting words?
It doesn't say. It just says I do it. Whatever Bardic Inspiration does.
Just to confirm the rules, Xanathar says that sleepers use unmodified passive perception for audible effects.
Okay. I mean, if it's unmodified passive perception,
We're
that
fucked.
could be a bad thing. I'm just throwing that out there.
Try cutting.
I
If you
would.
were just cutting words for this, I'd imagine it'd be like you playing some music or something, or like singing in a lullaby.
Yeah, that's what I would think. But
Also,
Well, singing in a
speech
lullaby
at a
might not
normal
be a good
volume. Speech at a normal volume awakens a sleeper if the environment is otherwise silent, as long as they have a passive wisdom of 15 or higher.
And I mean, I don't think it's an
My
otherwise
wisdom's
quiet
12.
environment because of all the snoring.
my passive
Probably.
wisdom it was 14. What's your guys' passive wisdom? Like that's actually kind of high.
14.
15.
Not that great, I don't think. Let me see. Oh, 14.
Most beasts' wisdoms are not super high.
Yeah, it makes sense for the ranger to, in some other classes to have that, but like 15 is actually pretty high for that.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do it, Mark. I don't feel like it's gonna. I don't
Make it
think I could even do it on the passive. I wouldn't call that as something I could actually do. I was just trying to BS it.
I mean, I would have allowed it if it was able to be on a roll, but if Cameron said that a passive is just a passive,
Yeah.
That's what Xanathar says. I don't think there's
Yeah.
any ruling in the player's
So
handbook.
Cameron fucked us.
we are using Xanathars. That is one of the.
We are
books
not
that
using
is-
Tasha's
Not using Tasha's.
Right.
or Mordecai.
yeah.
Xanathars is fair game.
Okay, well, that's what it says. I don't know. Sorry if I fucked us, but I just reading the rules.
You're fine. You're fine.
I just threw it out there, kind of like how I said, let's play Trivial Pursuit tonight, just to fuck with Mark a little bit more.
Now it's my turn.
Yay.
Do I still
So
get my birthday inspiration?
As you are proceeding through the cavern, and some sound waves are echoing through, and Fen, as you are getting close to rounding the corner, just say that there is rock Trebek was looking for, is stepped on, and made some noise. Rolled. It kind of stumbled for a hot second. You caught yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you
Do I-
heard
Do I hear it stirring?
hear the snoring stop. Begins to stir.
Okay, hold on.
and
When
it
that
looks
hold
up.
on. When I hear it start to stir, can I whisper in Draconic, "Go to sleep"?
You absolutely can. But I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Hey, Mark, can I ask a question?
Sure.
No.
it. What is its passive perception?
12.
We had an
Damn it.
average of 12 and a quarter, and Belgium fucked us.
You, Belgium.
You're the one that asked me to roll for Belgium, okay? I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah,
When someone asked for what did Belgium roll,
it was you.
because you wanted to know if it would bring
I
up the
thought you
average.
already had rolled it.
Oh.
Because you said he rolled bad, and I was like, oh, okay, what was it?
And it's 1. It's like his
When was
initiative.
when was Bilgem's characters or player's birthday? Does he have birthday initiative? Or birthday initiative? Birthday inspiration?
Belgium doesn't deserve a birthday.
It's the day before I joined the party.
Here's the question though. Can any of us actually see this thing besides Finn?
Ben can barely make it out. Can just feel its hot breath at this point,
That's gross.
and can hear the snoring snarl just turn more into a snarl.
It's
Oh,
it's kind of more pointed.
Wait, Mark. Before we get through this, do we still hear the other one snoring? Do we still hear the other snoring? Because we heard those guys heard one. Cameron and I heard multiple.
I mean, it was all well. Okay, I'll give them like a full round in combat, depending on how many more there are in here. This one heard you. You're right next to it.
Okay. I was just wondering
Then
if we still heard the
after-
other ones, or if they stopped snoring too.
After all of the commotion of depending on what happens now, this one's gonna make some commotion. And
So
that
my
down.
Draconic didn't put it back to sleep. Okay,
the other
cool.
two will.
You-
The other ones may or may not pick up at that point.
So I need Cone of Silence.
This one's alerted. At least you know that. Okay. So this is gonna be fun.
Oh no.
Especially
That's
with all
a
of us
word
who
for it.
can't see it.
No.
Again, fighting is not your only option.
That's true. Negotiate.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see who goes in what order, really.
And
Well,
I just want to. I let Matt
Emphasize.
know a while ago that you can die in this cave. There are plenty of places which to do so. That's reassuring. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
I got a
Death is coming.
encounter. Sorry.
Maybe we should go and get some torches and come back.
Yeah.
That way
I
we
don't
could
even remember
actually.
why we're in here.
Well, we need our gear back for one.
Yeah, we're in here to pull our gear back, and
Oh right, it's this cave.
The sunk
Yeah.
cost fallacy does not exist to us.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we're pretty sure story happens in here, and
Exactly. I heard
we all
rumors-
hear the proverbial chain that is the plot pulling us in here.
Yeah, exactly.
So annoying. Didn't save the encounter.
Damn, I
All
guess
right.
we just have to go play
Dang,
Trivial
guys,
Pursuit.
You were so
Depending on
good
how
being a
long-
prepared DM.
I know. I was just about to say that too. That's so obnoxious.
Mark, if it helps, I think we're about to just try and run away.
Run away.
What's our order? Because I got unnatural 20. I'm pretty sure I'm first.
I
You're-
gotta figure that one out.
Grunka had a 19.
I got a 7.
I got a 10.
Joe and I are
Bill-
getting eaten alive.
And Bilgem's gonna be sitting there peeing his pants as we run away, so he'll mask our scent as we're running.
Yeah.
What was that I said last session about using him as bait?
I think I'm gonna spend my first turn moving the traps out of the way so we can run away, and I don't care if I take at least like one hit or something like that. I'm pretty sure I can tank one round of damage.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Mark's only been able to take me out, and like when he hits me really hard with one hit. So like,
Those spikes would be one hit.
I know it's like supposed to be like 6 or something, like 1d8 or whatever damage, and then I run through, and he's like, I have 20d6 I'm gonna hit you with now.
Exactly. You failed your death save. It's basically death.
Because you cut him down and laid him out, every single step you take is another d6, and because you're so short, you take so many steps that it's just 20 steps to get across it all.
Every step you make, every move you take.
I'll be watching.
I'll be
you.
watching.
Be watching.
Technically, you got that backwards, but
Yeah, well, we went with it.
Also, according to
I
D&D
understood that
Beyond, this
reference.
encounter is only hard. It's not deadly. So
Yeah, it would. It probably it anticipates that we can all see everything.
Yeah.
what did
Drake,
you
you
get
wait.
for
They'll be
initiative?
killing us.
I got a 20.
Okay, 20 for
7.
Longo. 7 for Trebek.
Uh huh.
10.
19.
18 for Finn.
10.
So not only did Gronk and Longo have the best ears of the group, we also were the most ready to run away, or like not to run away, but the most ready to move when combat came.
To run away. Be
Yeah,
realistic.
Let's not mince words. We're running away.
So, here. All right. So, Longo, you are up first.
Yes, so I imagine that I stop hearing the snoring, and probably take like half a second to realize what that is because we stopped moving forward and everything. So I'm gonna turn around and probably use my action to clear the trap that we just laid. Just like push it out of the way. I don't know if I would take damage moving it or whatever, but I just want to get it out of the way so we can get out.
Okay.
I can't really do almost anything else. I can't see anything.
That's fair. You're not wrong.
I mean, that's probably a smarter idea. I was going to just run into the darkness blindly and hope for the best.
Do I know, like, being Dragonborn, can Drake see in the dark?
I would imagine if they're on guard and there's no lights in here, they could probably see us.
Or they just want to sleep in the dark?
Not sure.
Well, this is like dark vision that even Finn can't see it, so they would need true sight, right?
True
That's
sight,
what the
blind
mist
sight.
is.
True
The
sight,
mist
blind
is-
sight.
What's
It's a
blind
mist-
sight?
It's a mist of darkness.
It's effectively true sight, but worse.
But is it basically they see through like sonar, like sound waves?
Yeah,
Y-
it's either it's like vibrations or,
Yeah.
Okay, so running might not be your best option. That's why I'm asking. Do I know what kind of sight it has?
Would not.
Okay.
but I'm gonna hedge my bets.
Okay, so Longo, you are moving the trap out of the way.
Yeah,
And then, are you doing anything else on your turn?
nothing else I really can do.
Okay,
I imagine that takes up all my time.
that's
You could grab onto Gronk.
I feel like he would grab me as he's going.
all right. So let's do that. So you're back here, moving the trap. Okay, easy enough. All right. So now it's Red Boy's turn because he's the one who aggroed, and I need Finn, Trebek,
Belgium.
and Belgium. I think Gronk. I think you're just safe.
Oh,
Let's see.
Make a
Let me just
dexterity
double check.
saving throw.
no, it's okay. You don't need to double check. I think you were right the first.
I mean, I'll say this time you're fine, just because it is again focusing more on Fenn, and a cone would just get to Belgium, barely. So yeah, the three of you need to make.
Wait, Mark, this is actually relevant. Can it see me in the darkness?
It's going to do something.
Okay.
It knows you disturbed it.
It probably knows like where the sounds came from, But he's
Oh.
saying like, does it actually see him, or is it just like
So
attacking
it's-
that general area?
I
Yeah.
think Joe is asking if he gets advantage on his dexterity saving throw.
Because I, as a Gloomstalker, am invisible to things that can see in the dark, unless it has true sight or blind sight.
Means nothing on an incoming attack that requires a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I tried. So dexterity saving throw, you say?
Please.
Yeah.
Well, my dice were doing better earlier.
Oh, yes.
Damn it. I got smacked by the poison, and that has just thrown me off, apparently. Fen does not kill those poisons
What
well.
did you guys roll?
I rolled 13.
21.
Okay, Belgium. Right, so Trebek,
That's me.
um, so as you see a kind of warm orange light emanating just north of Fen, you brace as you think you know what's coming.
I don't dodge. I brace.
Fen, you
Telling.
You pull a
just
Gohan.
say, "Oh shit."
Oh, no.
So you take 24 fire damage.
Holy shit.
That's a no shit moment.
Yeah.
So Belgium takes 24 fire damage. And Trebek, you take 12.
Well, that's still not good.
I'm feeling extra crispy. Really, really crispy.
All right. And it is going to
Be a bitch.
a little closer. So now you both can finally see eye to eye.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Can it do... Okay. Gronk, you're up.
If I were to grab and pick up Belgium, is that a action or a bonus action?
Picking up Belgium. Let me see how much he weighs. I'll kind of determine it. If he weighs as much as Longo, then bonus action. Carried
He's
heavier shit.
He's a small boy.
Yeah, he's small boy.
Let's see here. Gotta bring up his character sheet. Okay. Here
On the
is-
plus
Actually,
side, it did
if
light
Longo's
up.
a bonus action, then it doesn't really matter. My plan is to grab both and eat it.
Oh, you're grabbing both of them?
I want to grab Belgium, dart around the corner. I have 40 feet of movement, so I should be able to get past where Longo is. So I want to grab him and get him further away
Yeah.
also.
Because the cave did just light up. As
Yeah.
well.
So if I could do Belgium as an action and Longo as a bonus action. If not, I'll just do Belgium.
Yeah,
Really?
I'll allow that. That's fine. They're both small.
I'll allow
It would
it.
basically take, any action that you have on your turn to carry them out to safety.
If you're curious, I am only 42 pounds.
Yeah, I don't think I I don't think I put it. Yeah, I didn't put anything in here for Belgium, so.
What is my BMI?
Now's the time to be pondering that.
I am 3 feet tall, 0 inches, and
Jesus
42
Christ.
pounds. 22.8. I am in slightly high normal weight, but still normal weight.
All right, so you grab Belgium.
Yoink Belgium, book it towards the exit. Longo already cleared the spike, so I'm gonna, as I'm running, just hold my arm out and try and yoink him also.
All right, so your movement
then just
is
run.
I just put
Down.
my arm up and
40
just
right?
he just grabs me.
It's like a clothesline.
Your movement
Yeah.
is 40 feet, right?
My move is 40.
So grab.
You just saw that flame and you're like,
5,
nope.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So you get one more. Okay, so you're there.
I get yanked 5 feet.
That's about
Like,
right.
that's it.
It's something.
I get moved over 1 square. Like, okay. Oh, but then there's the other one right next to us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I was hoping you moved the strips in between off
It
to
might
that
not.
side.
It might not be awake yet.
Well, we just ran right. Oh, I guess you already used your action. Like, you can't dash now.
It would also take probably a round for the thing to wake up.
Fen, you hear another one, or yeah, I guess Fen and Trebek, you hear another one in that same cavern begin to wake up. Its turn.
Let me.
Nope.
Your
All
turn.
right. My turn?
Mhm.
Okay. Shit. There's a lot happening here. Move out the way. Okay, I am going to use an action to disengage. And then I'm going to run 30 feet. Or do I have, is it 40 feet the first turn? Or am I thinking of something else?
That is the first turn of combat. I do believe you get 10 extra feet for Dread Ambusher. I thought.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Primordial Gloomstalker, Dread Ambusher. Yeah, I get additional 10 feet of movement. So yeah, so I'm going to disengage and move 40 feet.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay.
And shit, I guess I don't have anything. Oh, actually, I'm going to do Second Wind as a bonus action.
Okay.
And regain 1d10 hit points plus 2. So let's roll that d10.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Don't fail me now. I got a 3. Fuck you. All right. So I get 5 points back.
Out of the 24 you lost, it's not so bad.
Yeah,
20%, a little more.
Exactly. So that's it for that. I'm done there.
All right. And then let's see, Trebek.
That's me.
Since you are the last one left in there, you hear another thing begin to wake from its slumber. And it's your turn now.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna run to the group, and I'm gonna. Let's see, how much movement do I have? 30.
You have a dash because you don't have to disengage.
15, 20,
Yeah, you have to disengage.
25, 30. So you can get there on 30.
I am. Fuck! I don't want to wake up the bats because I want to
Don't
make
worry,
some.
Gronk already might have.
I want to. I want to light up the cavern a little bit. Sorry. I am going to. So I'm just trying to see how many times I can Divine Smite. It's just a spell slot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to, because that creates quite a bit of light. I am going to use my action to hit the wall, with. Can I Divine Smite an unarmed strike?
I don't No.
I don't think in 5e you can, because that's a change they're making to 1 D&D, and everybody's making like a big deal about it. Let me look at what the thing says for Divine Smite.
That you hit with a melee weapon attack. No.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're not a monk, fists are not a melee weapon.
Okay.
Which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but
I will hit the wall with my. I don't want to break my sword though. Fuck it. I will breath weapon up into the ceiling
Okay.
to create light in
Actually,
the cavern.
won't both of these just be like for an instant?
Yeah,
How
but
often do you get your breath weapon?
once every long rest.
You don't
Short
have
rest.
your breath weapon.
Once every short rest. My
You
bad.
don't have your breath weapon.
Did someone use it last
Yes.
session?
It was worth it though.
Was
it
it?
wasn't a straight line. It was like.
Was it
Like,
actually worth it?
It
Yes.
was.
You killed something.
You
and
killed
the
a
other two
couple.
got damaged.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was a good use of it. We have a recording of it. All well and good.
We have video evidence that it was useful.
I also
Made sure to
fireballed a
ask
room and
the
everything
party
died.
Before I used
Well. Okay.
Chat
I will-
GPT said it was a good time to use it.
I will not do anything then. I'll just grab onto Fen.
Thank you. You're gonna hold me as we barbecue together?
Yeah, just grab your forearm. Oh, I'll lay on hands actually.
Oh,
There
Uh,
you go.
I'll give you 15.
The
Oh,
other
thank-
thing that I can do when I touch people, I make them
Yeah.
feel better.
That's thank God. Oh, Trebek, you are a lifesaver. Now let's hope I don't waste it.
If only you had some light to give us.
If only.
That's my turn, and I'm sticking to it.
Then so Gronk, Belgium, Longo. I mean, I guess even Fen and Trebek. Mostly Gronk and Belgium. As you are rounding the corner, the Drake that you heard coming in that was snoring is no longer snoring,
Uh-oh.
and it's looking right at you.
Is it up?
You're up.
Oh, my turn. Okay.
Yeah, it had to take a full turn to wake up and react to all.
So, I have to detect the. I didn't get rid of detect thoughts. Oh, that would have been helpful earlier. Yeah. So
Actually, would have been very helpful.
You know, it'd be really helpful is a fire whip right about now. If only we had that.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really fun because how are we all with con saves? I can make it to where they're gonna not really be able to follow us, but we all have it. No, that'd be very bad. Why am I going first? If I was going last, it'd be so much easier.
Oh, earthquake.
No, sinking
Can you
cloud.
choose to delay your turn?
I'm gonna move ahead.
You could, in theory, hold your action.
Until yeah.
I guess I'm gonna move ahead and get out of the range and like in this area right here, like right where all of us are. I want to cast sinking. I want to hold the action and cast sinking cloud once everybody has like moved on past it. Does that make sense?
Okay, so once all of
So
us are out of the range of your
Where are
thinking.
you moving?
I want to move south, about like to that pillar or whatever, so I can kind of still see where Belgium is.
Here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, you
And then-
can't see.
Well, the other option was to cast Fairy Fire, where we
Wrong.
start giving off stuff, but I don't, and I can make that thing glow, so that way we can kind of see it, and then Gronk could maybe kill it. But
I think. Well, or we can run to the exit of the cave.
So as you run into the next room, or even proceed into the next room, since you are in a panic, trying to get away from these big things, all of the small things that are on the ceiling are now whirling around the room,
God damn it.
creating a storm of bats. And you thought you weren't able to see before. Sure as hell can't see now.
I cast Fireball.
I
I'm
mean, if
gonna
you can cast fireball into the air.
Where are you casting it?
Well,
It's only
we're all
12-foot ceilings.
we're all gonna probably take some damage from this one, boys. I'm gonna take out all the bats, and preferably I would hit the Drake too. Can I hit the Drake and the bats? I guess I can't really tell.
I think Finn and I are gonna be fine, actually.
We happen to be just
So
around.
can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Okay. So the bats basically filling up the cavern starting from here all the way over here.
Oh wow.
I mean, you could take out enough of them where there wouldn't be a storm
Oh,
anymore.
hell no.
That would just be a small flurry.
Yeah, that doesn't really do anything.
It definitely helps.
I
guess
can
it would just
Eat them for sustenance.
it would just thin them out, I guess. But like we'd still be taking probably instead of like 4d6 damage, we'd be taking 3d6 or 2d6 or whatever. I don't know what scan damage Mark's gonna have us take in this. I got nothing. No, actually, I don't want to cast Fairy Fire to make them all glow because then they'll get advantage on me.
yeah.
Because I would be able
Get
to.
advantage on you.
Because I would probably be in the middle of it.
Oh yeah, fair. That's assuming you don't pass the save.
A dex of 15, my dex saving. Yeah, okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Fairy
Are you
Fire.
doing Fairy Fire or Fireball?
Fairy Fire, so we can see these things glowing around us and everything.
I don't know. No, Fair Fire's gonna help.
Well, it's just so we can.
I mean, if there's like 1,000 lit up bats, it'll be way better than any torches.
Because
We'll be able to see everything, right?
they all cast light in a 10-foot radius,
Yeah.
so we'd be able to see.
We might actually be blinded by the light, in fact.
Wrap it up
Yeah,
like a
this might
deuce, another
actually-
roller in the night.
This might actually make it worse. Just based on that description of like, now not only do you have bats flying around you, you just have a bunch of tiny flashlights.
They all cast. They all shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
So you just
We
have a
all,
bunch of broken flashlights flying around you.
We all brought our Ray-Bans, right?
Yeah.
So those
That
got
is-
stolen.
The only way.
Are
This-
also all the other shit that we lost.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, I'm not gonna stop you. I just letting you know. So
If you
I'll give
use
this would be
Fireball
your
on the
one.
bat, if you use Fireball on the bats and you cook them, it might be such an appetizing smell to the drakes that they ignore us and eat the bats.
I
Also
actually
true.
think if I cast Fairy Fire on the Drake, then Gronk could take it out on his turn. If he
But
multi-attacks
there's two
on
of them.
We can
There's
deal
more
with
than
one.
two of them.
Well, if we can take out the one right
There's
here,
two
we
of
won't.
them per week that we know of.
I can't cast Fireball deep into the thing because I can't see that far into there.
Matt, you're gonna have to just make a decision because technically we can't be having this conversation anyway. So just make a decision.
That's fair. Thank you, Alec.
Yeah. If I'm trying to run away and I'm running south, I guess I'd probably just cast Fireball into the center of the realm. Longo would just do that because that's his first reaction. He wants to cast
So
Fireball.
you've only moved 10 feet, so 15, 20,
Like right around.
25.
Yeah.
I guess
If I-
25. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I only have 25-foot movement speed.
Okay, so where you're casting Fireball, again, you can only see like
I want to go towards the entrance.
very minimally. At this point, you can only see the square, like the surrounding 5 feet.
Yeah, so it's basically centered on me. Maybe like to the square to the left of me, but
Square to the left or the square to the right?
towards the exit.
Towards the exit. That's where you're casting Fireball.
Yeah, like
So I guess go ahead and make a dex saving throw.
well, first
Go
I
ahead and roll your damage.
8d6 somehow only came up to 25. I
Yeah.
guess that's average.
That's probably fine for some bats.
Yeah.
Dex saving throw. Oh, I passed for sure. That's a 24. So I'm taking 13 points of damage.
That's not bad.
Somehow I don't have fire resistance yet, but
We're working on it.
all
Yeah,
those
you're
bats,
Greatest irony.
all those bats have to make a DC 15 dex saving throw.
I mean, you're taking half damage on a failed save. They're bats. I think we're okay. Like a step up from a twig blight.
Too soon.
I imagine like now there's a whole bunch of like things on the ground that are just like littered the area though with like little specks of fire as their bodies are like burning to a crisp though, right? So we can kind of see the surroundings now.
Yeah, some smoldering bat corpses should
For
light
a
up the
turn.
room.
Well,
I'll
it'll light up the
say,
room for a turn.
do mushrooms set on fire? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it depends. It actually depends on the type of mushroom they are. If they're full of water, they would not. But if they're like the magical kinds, it also depends on that type. If like some of the poison ones can.
Where
but...
you are there. Okay, so if you cast Fireball, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw for me, please. Actually, con save. Con save.
Are they emitting spores? I can't remember.
12.
No.
It would be what's on the ground.
Did you get?
12. A lot of the spores would be incinerated by fireball. Especially
Fair
taking
point.
25 points of damage. Like, I don't know about you, but if a bat can't survive 25 points, I don't think some cells it would. Like,
What if they're highly dexterous cells?
I don't know what the HP of these things are. Surprisingly
mushroom?
very high.
of a
Surprisingly very
mushroom.
high. A fungus specifically. Let's see
My
here.
DMG.
Yeah. You got a what again?
12.
12.
A 1-2. Like the 1-2 punch.
1-2. The old 1-2 punch.
Speaking of,
So, yeah, from your right or left, from your left on the map, so to the south,
The south. Okay, yeah.
a plume, does manage to get you, for only 8 necrotic damage. It could have been worse.
8. Okay, I thought you were about to say 18, and I was like, you've
No,
got to
no,
be
8.
shitting me.
About to say AD.
Based on the number of dice that I rolled and the type of dice, that's pretty good.
hint, hint, nudge,
I mean,
nudge.
good as in you are chilling.
Yeah. So glad I didn't use cutting words on that or whatever when I was getting attacked with that one.
Yeah.
I would have used like I don't. Yeah, I can't really use cutting words or bardic inspiration on myself, so that'd be weird. Like I tell myself to lower or raise my own. Yeah, that's weird.
You stupid fuck! Why aren't you better?
Right. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
No, I can't really see anybody to use my bardic inspiration on, so I am bloodied, by the way.
Join the club.
Yeah.
Right.
Longo finally felt his own flames. Probably liked it actually.
Yeah, he got off. Roll. No, your con save was to roll for your erection.
That's why I wasn't paying too much attention. I was like, oh, fire.
Yep.
Okay. And Trebek, see this behind you. You feel warmth. Does an 18 hit?
You know what, Mark? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it does.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
He's
Wanted
not.
to
He's
make
not
sure.
check his AC.
Yeah, how much damage does it do? Probably a lot.
Take 11,
That's actually not that bad.
11 piercing damage.
Cool.
Wait.
Sounds like there's an and.
30 fire damage. Something like that.
30. It's only 4.
Okay.
34?
Just 4 fire damage.
If I take that exact hit again, I'm dead.
No, you're
Worry.
down.
Take that exact hit again, you're dead? Is that what you're telling me?
Dude,
Yes.
no. Don't you fucking tell me this thing has multi-attack.
I mean, why would they not?
No,
Because
Look,
he
it's
just said that?
no, no.
Might miss. Might miss. Plus, that was the bite. Now it's going for a claw. The claws do less damage. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hit me with your
Okay, that's an unnatural 20.
Mark, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it hits.
All right. See? Look. You might not be dead yet.
Get this man a shield.
He has a shield.
You guys don't want to play Trivial Pursuit tonight?
Why
Oh my
couldn't
God,
we
that's-
just kept talking about detached penises?
Right. And now you take 10 slashing damage.
And how much fire damage?
Don't.
I'm at 4 HP.
No.
See? Look. Chilling like a villain, bro.
Belgium has got you covered, man.
Right. Gronk.
By the way, did Belgium even have a turn last round?
No, he didn't.
Carrying
He's
him.
just pissing himself too. Okay.
What's he gonna do? You're carrying him.
You feel something warm trickling the back of your.
Well, I mean, Longo got set down, so I figured Belgium also got set down. It's like,
You kind of yanked me only
Ended
5
my turn.
feet, so... Like, I
True.
don't know if you actually picked me up too much, whereas, like, you just kind of, like, up and down.
I don't know. I wasn't imagining that I was just holding him against his will and stopping him from having a turn, but it's fine.
I would totally expect that from you.
Yeah, right, fair.
Not from you. I would expect that from Gronk.
Yeah.
That's canon. Gronk hates Belgium.
Yeah, he would definitely
is
hold him
true.
against his will.
Why is he saving him?
Also
I-
true.
For bait purposes, I've already explained this. If I'm about to get consumed, I'm gonna toss Belgium behind me.
Hey, you know, if you're gonna toss Belgium behind you, I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. Now might be the time.
Oh, I'm debating it.
The other thing, we may have to
Uh,
re-go back to... What's your alignment again? Because I'm pretty sure it's not good anymore.
Yeah,
I don't
would
think it was ever
definitely-
good. I think
Yeah.
I think I was always true neutral.
I thought you were chaotic neutral, but
That might be true.
Longo's true neutral.
would definitely become evil to some degree.
Yes.
So if that were
Just
to be
blame it on
later,
the corruption of the ring.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's
Um,
actually the fire whip.
what was the ruling on the bat corpses burning? Can we see shit at all?
Not particularly well. Not especially not from where you are.
So it's still the same, still dark vision.
Yeah, especially like the flurry of bats that are where you're at didn't get affected. It's the entire like cavern. So yeah, Mongo only got like centered on him. 20-foot radius. Okay, yeah, I would have got a little bit.
I'm
but,
gonna
you know, there's
I'm gonna
still- there's
pull
still
out
quite
one
a
of
few.
my rations, and I'm gonna look. I look at Belgium, and then I look at my ration, and then I look at Belgium again, and I contemplate for half a second, and then I throw a ration at Drake to try and distract it with food, and then I'm gonna run southwest,
Okay.
holding Belgium.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm sure you appreciate your choice.
Do you want to dash? You got an action?
Oh, I guess if I'm not re-picking him up, I don't have to use an action to carry him.
Correct. Yeah, you
Okay,
already
then
have
yes,
him held.
Then yeah, in that case, I would like to dash.
Okay.
I'm counting on everybody else to be able to get out.
Uh-huh.
Right. And then go ahead and make a intelligence check. Just a pure
Okay.
intelligence check.
Oof.
Not my
Disadvantage.
strongest stat.
Yeah, because there's
I
like
don't-
Aware.
Disadvantage.
Oh wow! Without
Pure-
disadvantage, I would have rolled a 15.
With reason it's a disadvantage is because you're in a panic. You're trying to get the fuck out of here. You're not paying attention to anything around you.
Gronk actually does better under stress. Did you not read?
Yeah, it's a little known fact. Come on.
We're about to find out.
It's in his backstory.
Yeah, and that's why I rolled a 5.
So, you see the path of least resistance, which is the clear walking path that has been cut out through the mushrooms. And as you get a little bit into that cavern, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty
probably
good
pretty
saving throw for me. Yeah. Longo, why can't you see me? Damn
Because
it.
you ran ahead.
You wouldn't have been able to see me anyway. Come on, I have +6. Why'd I have to roll a 1? That's
Okay.
a 7.
So you take 15 necrotic damage.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
my constitution.
I need you to make another Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I don't like this cave.
Okay, let me adjust my health real quick. I'll probably have to adjust it again in a second.
We were
Okay.
doing.
You said 15 damage, right?
Yeah, 15 damage, and then another con save.
Hey, Mark,
For
is
the-
crying a free action?
Crying a yes, absolutely.
14.
14. Okay, so as the spores, as you're wafting all of this in from what was the stench of dead bodies and mucus, now you're getting the stench of, you're not even sure.
Mold.
For a moment, yeah, mold. That's a good word. You begin
Disease.
looking around. Your head is spinning, and it's almost as if it triggered a rage. Belgium just doesn't look like Belgium. It looks like some sort of foe that you have no idea. You don't know this person, but you know
Well,
that you
then he
want
looks
to
like
hurt them.
Belgium.
You know that you want to hurt them.
Oh no!
Yeah, looks like Belgium.
No. Gronk's tripping.
Well, good thing I can't do that this turn, because my turn is over.
Oh god.
Right. Then it's that one's turn.
Oh.
One's got a. Right.
Good thing we're fleeing and not attacking things right now. Right, Gronk?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh. How much movement speed does this thing have?
I mean, it's dashing.
Fuck.
Actually, it's gonna get there. Green ones, can they fly? Can they swim? What can the green ones do?
Probably spit acid.
No.
They can climb. They
Oh,
can climb. That's fun.
Can they climb mucus walls?
Sure can. Okay. So because it had to dash, Ben, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to shout, Trebek, just run! Don't look back, just run!
and then I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud. Two squares in front of me.
Right here?
No, up north one. Oh no.
Oh, right
You
here.
had it.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Because it has a range. It has a diameter of 20 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I want to make sure that Trebek and I are enveloped by the cloud.
I'm a
Like-
bat.
What was that?
I'm a bat.
Exactly. So that's a spell slot. So that whole area is now covered in fog, a deep fog that
Yeah,
you
the room behind you is a relatively good mist. Now it is a deep fog
exactly
on top of all of the bats that are flurrying around.
right. So the we count is being heavily obscured, but I'm not going to wait around long enough. I'm going to run 30 feet, and I'm going to try and get behind that pillar next to Longo.
5, 10, 15,
What?
20.
Why are you
25,
coming with
30.
me? Go with Gronk. Yeah.
Well, because this is the end of my move. I'm trying to hide behind the pillar as much as possible for more cover.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that's the end of my turn.
Right. Five, 30. 5, 30.
What the fuck is that?
It's another one of those things. It's just blue.
Oh no!
Oh, we lost Trebek again, boys.
Oh no!
I mean, they are called guard drakes for a reason. They are guarding something.
They're called darn drakes.
But to be fair, the plus side,
Oh,
Did-
that explains why they don't have liars. I thought you said barred drakes.
yeah.
You know,
Unfortunately for you, it did
like a bard.
block the entrance to that room.
He can still move through it, though, technically with a dash, right?
I do not believe so.
I think you can move through.
Don't
long as
believe
you-
you can move through enemy creatures. I think you can only move through friendlies.
Mark, I just need to know when it's my turn.
I mean, it's your turn.
Okay. I could see briefly when Fireball went off, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm gonna choose a spot about well, I guess just like
You're
on
in
the
you're in a cloud, so you don't know which way's what.
Yeah, I do.
You can move through a hostile creature space only if the creature is
Hold
at
on.
least 2 sizes
hold on.
larger or smaller than you.
Let me just hold on. So then, okay, Mark, let me hypothetical for a second. If you're in a hallway that you've never been in before, and then you're looking straight down the hallway, someone turns the light on for like a second and turns the light back off, do you think you could walk in a straight line 20 feet without hitting a wall?
Fireball happened in the room behind you around a corner.
That happened in front of me. Didn't you cast it in the center of the room?
No, it's over where I am.
Breath weapon happened further north anyway, so that wouldn't have helped you back here. Now you're in a fog cloud.
So I couldn't Misty Step, based on my memory.
You have Misty Step?
Do you have Misty Step?
Yeah.
What does Misty Step say?
Well, it says you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
You can't see a space within.
I know, but I could. That's why I was wondering if I could do it by memory.
No, because
Okay.
All right, well,
specifically by the rules.
here's to hoping a couple of things really work then. So I have one option then. Because
You
I
can
don't have...
You can move through a hostile creature because he's not. Mark, what size are these creatures?
Large.
So yeah, he can move through it.
What does it say for moving through creatures?
You can move through a hostile creature space only if the creature is at least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you. Remember that
He's
another
only
At
creature.
least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you.
He's only one larger than me.
was gonna say, remember that another creature space is difficult terrain for you.
No, I heard you earlier when you said it. That's why I just ignored it, because I knew that he could not.
I read it the opposite. It's like if it's too big, you can't do it. Or yeah.
Oh, if it's too big, you can, because it just has like,
You can
giant
walk
ass
under its-
legs. That you can just
Shadow
walk
of the Colossus, Dark Souls. So
Yeah, exactly.
Can we retcon that so that Fen remembered that Trebek has Misty Step?
it's kind of past.
Absolutely not. That is way too much.
I didn't
Not
know
trying
you
to be
missed a
mean,
step.
but like that is kind of a
That's like going back
ish
and
thing.
undoing.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to deal with an opportunity attack after I try something, but some miracle things are gonna have to succeed here, which Rebecca's done so. Okay. God damn it! I don't see another way out of this.
Can you shove? Is it possible to shove?
I have an attack that can, but it has to. No, I don't think I can shove this creature out of the way. It's too large. I think, but I have a bonus action spell called Thunderous Smite, and if I hit it, and it fails a strength saving throw of 14, which isn't that high for this creature, then it's knocked back 10 feet, which would then allow me to move. However, I'll have used my action, so I will suffer an opportunity attack.
Right.
Surprisingly, shove is not in the PHB. Oh, there it is.
Like it should be.
Yeah.
The target must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. So you can do it.
Is it?
So you can try shove, making it go prone, or pushing it away from you. It just says instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength or athletics check, contested by their strength, athletics, or dex acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability to use. You succeed automatically if the target is incapacitated. If succeed, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you. So you can either try pushing it 5 feet, in which case you have to beat it with your athletics versus its athletics or acrobatics. That's not really a great chances.
Hey, Mark.
Alec.
Can I metagame for just a second in order to possibly save my character?
Define metagame.
Discuss options of what you think I should do.
Never ask the DM.
Yeah, I mean, appreciate the offer, but
Okay.
I think
All right,
we
guys.
just have to kind of roll with it at this point.
I can shield myself, I can grapple this thing and use it to protect myself from the other ones, or I can attack it and suffer an opportunity. Nah, okay.
You can also take the dodge action and just get disadvantage on all of their attacks for the turn.
Heavily obscured, so you're adding +4 to your AC.
Oh, with heavily obscured, it does that?
Yeah, heavily obscured. That's why I did it. So that way you have a much higher chance. So everyone
Okay.
is +4 to their.
Okay. Mark. I'm going to, as my bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on myself. I did not know about that +4.
Sorry, I should clarify. That's why.
Okay. So now my AC is 21. And then I will.
Remember, its AC is higher too.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
And then I will attempt to shove. You said a strength thing?
Athletic.
It's athletics versus its athletics or acrobatics. So it's
And
a
then
roll
what
v
happens? What happens if I shove it?
roll. You either knock it prone or you push it away 5 feet.
And if you
Okay.
push 5 feet, it just blocks the hole even more. So you need to knock it prone.
No, I could shove it against the wall and run past. Can I do that, Mark? Would I be able to try and shove it against the wall to run past? I guess if I knocked it prone, it wouldn't get an opportunity attack, would it? I could just run over it.
Yeah,
It would count as probably difficult terrain at that point.
Better than nothing.
I mean, it could
Yeah.
get an opportunity attack, but it would have disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna shove it then. Wait, well, can I try and push it against the wall? Is there enough room for me to push it against the wall to just get past it?
You'd have to like squeak by, but yeah, probably still suffer an opportunity attack.
Okay, I'll just try and knock it prone. All right, Mark. Rolling my athletics check.
It's against my athletics.
Yep.
It's athletics or it's acrobatics. It's either
And
a
mine's in-
strength or a
An 8.
dex.
I rolled an 18.
I rolled a 20. 20.
God damn it.
And there's no way I'm pushing past this thing, right? It's totally blocking.
Correct.
There's no boost anyone can give him.
I can't see him. And he doesn't have inspiration, I don't think. Inspiration only lasts for about 10 minutes. Plus, Mark already told us the result of the roll, so like you'd have to have boosted it before Mark told us what he rolled.
Okay.
Couldn't do anything even if he wanted to, but also I'm in a drug-induced rage, so I mean, sorry.
Yeah, because I'm gonna attack by all 3 of them.
What's your AC right now?
What? My AC is 21.
Total? With your shield, your leather armor, your
I don't
shield.
have a shield.
Oh.
I have 15 plus your 4 from the thing, and then my shield of faith is +2. Mark, is there anything I can do with my movement besides move?
No.
Okay, well then I guess that's it for my turn.
Hey, Alec, welcome back from vacation.
You could try talking to him in Draconic again.
Yeah, there you go. So tell him your Cyan Wrath, and this has all been a terrible misunderstanding.
I don't know if Drakes understand Draconic, but
I already tried to tell him to go to sleep. It seemed to just enrage it, so I think that's it.
Maybe if you play dead, like with a bear.
It's kind of what I was thinking, but if I lay down, they have advantage.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Can you
really-
like
Can I hide with my movement?
hide is an action.
hides an action?
Okay.
And then Fen and Longo, if you could make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
19.
Natural 20, so 27.
Better. Okay, so
Oh, can I? Nah. I was gonna yell out fairy fire.
It would give them advantage on attacks against you too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I think they go before you do.
oh, it's a different. Oh, weird. Okay, that's interesting. That's actually.
Sure, where did you find
significantly
heavily
better for you.
obscured?
It should be in the player's handbook. Under
Yeah.
So you both take 11 cold damage.
Jesus Christ.
So, based on any sort of knowledge of dramatic dragons, you could then determine what type this drake might be.
Oh, there's that thing. That's right.
Oh, that thing.
I'll go.
Okay, go over to Finn. Let me hold my spell list. I want to go and save Trebek if I can.
Is there a way for you to like draw the fire?
Well, I can make everything start like to draw their fire probably, but it get me killed since I only have 12 hit points.
Could you make a very loud noise in
Oh.
the direction away from me?
Make it
I'm going to
bigger.
cast Major Image. Okay, what do I want to make an image of? Because this thing can also give off light, I'm pretty sure.
Can it make noises also?
You create the image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 20-foot cube. The image appears in a spot that you can see within range and lasts for duration. Seems completely real, including sound, smells, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted. You can't create sufficient heat or cold to cause damage, a sound loud enough to deal thunder damage or deafen a creature, or a smell that might sicken a creature. Like I said.
But you could make it look like Cyan Wrath.
As long as you're within range of the illusion, you can use your action to cause the image to move to any other spot within range. As the image changes location, you can alter its appearance so that its movements appear natural for the image. For example, if you create an image of a creature and move it, you can alter the image so it appears to be walking. Similarly, you can cause the illusion to make a different sound at different times, even making it carrying a conversation, for example. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through. A creature that uses this action to examine the image can determine that it's an illusion with successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. If the creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the creature can see through the image and other sensory qualities that become faint to the creature. Okay. So it's a pretty convincing thing that I can just...
If you call now, you get 2. Count it, 2.
Hey, I'm working on my sales pitch thing, okay?
I mean, hey man, America, you sold me.
I used to be a speed reader, okay?
Yeah, me too. Totally.
Okay. So, I want to determine if I want to be like make it Cyan Wrath, or actually it is 1:30 a.m. Would it be a good place to say I'm casting that for the night and come back to this next week?
No, we can't do that.
You.
I feel like we can.
You
It's
need
1:30
to go to
a.m.
bed. I know you don't work tomorrow, so that's.
I should be getting on a better sleep schedule.
That's up to
Matt
you.
wants more time to think about this.
Shut
It's a
up,
good
Alec. I'm
cliffhanger.
saving your character.
It is a great cliffhanger.
I would prefer to keep going.
Go to bed like this.
At the end of the day, Joe, as much as I would not be happy if Trebek died, it is part of playing D&D. It is just a game.
That's fair. That's fair. But this is basically like your arc kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes sense that he's the one who keeps going down all the time. He's getting into the thick of things. He knows it's his story. Just like you don't see people on the bench getting injured. It's only the actual people who play the game get injured, you know?
You've never seen bench warmers. Not
I
bench
have
warmers,
Okay.
Bad News
multiple
Bears.
times. I also have seen Bad News Bears.
Okay.
Gee or
I'm-
bust.
We're like the Beatles.
Or wham.
What's going to happen is with Major Image, a bolt of lightning is going to come down in the I'm going to take a step back behind the pillar. It's going to come down to the northeast. I'm taking that way so I can go over there. And out of it is going to walk Cyan Wrath.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back to this next week while I figure out what he says.
Huh. So I'm just gonna as all the bats are flying through his spiritual image, you're gonna figure out what he's gonna say. I just wanna
The
point that out.
bats. The
But
bats would
The
not
bats
be
would
flying
also
through.
think he's.
Yeah. I would
Bats are
argue.
just flying around willy nilly.
Yeah, but would they be bumping into people?
Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
I
Bumping
mean,
into you all.
But would they
Well,
bump into Cyan Wrath?
I could also
seems
make
very
it that like
bat-like.
it seems like the bats are bouncing off him.
don't know if you can conjure an image like that specifically.
I'll upcast it to 4th level.
Huh?
Well, here's another thing: is that if these bats are working on echolocation, and Cyan Wrath in this case has no mass.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about touch, did it?
Physical
Nope.
interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can't pass through it.
Yep.
Bats would just fly completely through it.
Yeah, but the drakes aren't that smart.
They're not that smart.
If he just
Famous
walks
last
up to him
words.
and tell him to stand down or whatever.
I mean, it looks like Cyan Wrath. Smells like Cyan Wrath. Sure, something weird is happening, but we just got woken up by an orc, another Cyan Wrath's cousin, and a couple of giants and 2 midgets.
Yeah, that's true. I think of it like dogs. Like if it appeared in front of the dog wouldn't question that had shit going through it, probably. I don't know. It's up to Mark.
We'll come back
Yeah,
to
what do
this.
you
Cyan Wrath
Go.
is going to have to be really convincing.
Yeah.
Bad. Get in the corner.
Can you determine what it's doing now, since this is happening right now?
I think that's fair, Matt.
I was hovering over
Giving
the
you,
disconnecting.
yeah, giving you a week to think about something like this that's not.
That's called metagaming.
That's something a DM would pull for something that they wanted to do.
Yeah, but that's for story.
DMs are what we do
This
is
is-
metagame. It's literally our job.
I do think we should set a timer though to give.
Oh,
so
okay,
we
yeah,
can-
I was gonna say he's gonna come down and go up to that ice one and tell it to like
Not all of them, just the one. Yeah.
Well,
cool.
as it can get to them, it's gonna go from each one to each one. But like, oh, he also sheds light, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna go up to him and just like yell out, down or whatever. Like, yeah, stop or
Just yell down, or does he
yeah.
yell
No,
stop?
he's gonna yell enough. Just gonna go out and yell enough, and we'll let the drakes go from there if they can notice it, because he should.
That's just to the cold one, right?
He's gonna be like next to it, but he's gonna yell it out.
They should all hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The blue,
And then
the
he-
blue one
he
up
pulls
there.
out a spray bottle
Nope.
and points it at them.
I imagine it's a lightning one. Just looking at it, I don't know. It should be able to see him if it looks over at it.
They would also probably recognize the voice if Cyan Wrath is their master, which is a heavy assumption we're making right now.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I couldn't think of the woman's name, and we've met Cyanrath multiple times, so I could make
Yeah,
a good image
that
of
makes
him.
sense.
And he looks like Trebek, and I know his armor, so it's like I could remember him a lot more than the woman who we made fun of last time, wearing all purple.
Mark, are we
Yeah.
cliffhangering in there?
No. The red
Okay.
or Drake that's in front of you is gonna attack first.
Okay.
Then we'll leave it on a cliffhanger. / the lack of cliffhanger. Depending on what it does.
Go ahead.
No, he's not gonna attack. He says going to attack, but we're not gonna roll
Well,
that
it
till
is-
next.
Going to attack. No, I'm rolling right now.
Oh.
What is your AC without the +4?
With Shield of Faith still?
Shield of Faith, because that happens.
17.
Okay. So unfortunately, I did roll a 19.
Well, but heavily obscured, unless they have.
Like blind
They have
sight
something in which they could see without using their eyes.
in a very dark area that's like already total pitch black.
Do drakes have blind sight?
I get because they've been attacking without disadvantage. I guess.
I mean, I'm asking because I'm trying not to metagame, but I know that, like,
That's not something I can tell you. That's something like there's a
Yeah.
monk ability that's called Extract Aspects that they can learn stuff about a creature by attacking them. So I can't tell you. If you want to look it up, you're more than welcome to, but I'm just telling you because I've done this a bunch of times for you guys because I have to upscale everything. That I may or may not be using Guard Drake stats. I could be using something else. It's similar than
True,
just
true.
upscaling. So
Yeah, I mean it hits. Doesn't really matter what the damage does. I'm down.
it was 14 piercing and 5 fire.
Yeah, I mean I only had 4 hit points, so
All right. Want to leave it at Trebek going down again, or Gronk? Would you like to take your turn?
Do I even have control on my turn, or do I just swing at Belgium?
Yeah, that's a good point. You want to choose to attack? Well, first, you're still holding him, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. Also, we are trying to flee, so you didn't attack anything else we've gone past.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather not attack him, but you said I got like a fungal infection, right? That like made me want to attack him.
Correct.
So this is turning into Last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ellie.
Spoilers.
And I don't know. I guess if I'm forced to attack him, I guess I'd rather do an unarmed strike. Can I do that? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, I guess technically I would technically have that choice.
Yeah, my
So
thing
you're
is
no longer in control.
as well as like the other things. Like obviously he sees him as an enemy, but he didn't attack the other things either. So wouldn't he just like throw Belgium? Because he's
Yeah, I guess I would
fleeing?
just drop him and keep running. 'Cause I'm just fleeing from. That would be.
True.
I don't know. It's
So
a hard
you
thing
wanna-
to navigate.
I mean, for something like that, because you have been running from the other enemies, you know there's a greater threat behind you. So I'll roll. You see if you're going to throw him and keep bolting, or if your blind rage towards him causes you to outright attack him.
Makes sense.
I'll make it a. Let's see.
I feel like it's
Go
an even
50-50.
Yeah, I feel like he could do either. Ironically, Gronk could either attack or not.
So if I roll 10 or lower, you're staying, you're attacking. If I roll 11 or higher, you're throwing him and you're bolting.
Okay.
I rolled a 15, so you are throwing him and
Oh.
bolting.
Nice.
Chuck him like a football and take off.
Alright, we'll say you can get him 15 feet. You are going. Alright. And then I do need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Wish it works because we need Belgium back there anyway.
Exactly.
16.
Okay. You only take 3 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then I need you to make one more con save. This con save is to end your madness from the spores.
19.
So, as you get up to the stairs, you do manage to pull yourself together a little bit. And throwing Belgium, he lands in some spores. Oh, he might go down. He's at 4 health.
Oh my god.
Do I remember doing that, or do I just like awaken from like a drunken stupor at the top of these stairs?
Right. Let's see. And he makes a con save. Right, he's at 1.
Let's go.
Well, no, he's gonna go down because he's gonna have it. He's in the middle of this thing. He's gonna have to do it again.
He can heal himself. He's a
He can
healer.
heal himself on his turn.
That's true.
Right. So now it is the green one. Right, the green one going to climb up the ceiling. That's
Naturally.
20 feet. So yeah, it's just gonna get there, and then it can get here along the ceiling. All right. Then Fen, we'll get to the end of this round, and then we will, I guess, call it. We don't have too much longer.
I didn't realize it's almost 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 2 out here.
God damn it.
You doing?
Nah.
What are you doing?
Fuck. I guess I'm just gonna disengage from the Drake and then run 30 feet up the stairs, knowing not to take the path. I take the fungus on the right, or the left in this case. Is that 30 feet?
Are you only able to run 30 feet?
I can only run 30 feet.
Disengage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My apologies.
Yeah, I'm like,
So,
damn, I can fucking book it.
no, you get. Just make an acrobatics check, just for funsies. I know he's small and he's prone.
I got a 21.
21.
Managed to hop over Belgium in his prone state.
Do
No
like
one
an
left
Olympic
behind,
long jump
except-
over him.
Except the NPC.
Right, so he.
Well, I want to come back and get you, but there's 4 fucking things there.
No, I meant Belgium that you just jumped over.
Oh, I'm also not the one that said no man left behind.
Yeah, he's gonna touch himself, and he's gonna cast.
Cure wound, 2nd level.
Yeah.
He's gonna start jerking off, realizing
Oh.
I was gonna say, is
With
this
his detached
really the time
penis.
for him to be doing that?
that.
How close are you? You're right next to him, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you tell me. It looks like I am.
He's not gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. He's gonna cast Prayer of Healing.
Yeah, he
Up to
thought
6
about you.
creatures of your choice that you can see within range, and since he's right next to you, he can see you. Regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So you both get this.
Yeah, you didn't think about him, but he thought about you.
Oh,
You feel
8
bad.
plus 7 plus 7. What is that? A number?
22.
22. So you each regain 22 hit points.
Okay, I'm feeling better.
Ah,
Gonna go back for Trebek. I need you.
He's still prone
do I hear this?
to do that on his action.
I mean, you're not that far away.
So yeah, he's just gonna lay there.
Use the bonus action
for a
and
second.
half movement to stand up.
Oh, it's half your movement, not an action. I'm a dingus. Yeah, okay, so he's definitely gonna stand up. I'm sorry. Apologies. Bonus action, he can't really do anything.
Oh, you apologize about that.
Sorry, not sorry.
He's gonna stand. I guess he's gonna.
We all stand.
Oh. Yeah, he's
Mark's,
too scared. He's too scared. He's
Mark
just
was making a decision on whether he comes
1,
back for
2,
me.
3, 4, 5. He's too scared.
Does he have anything that can light up the freaking cave?
And then he's taking 6
Oh yeah, the poison.
necrotic damage.
He ran to the
Wait, but
shrimp.
if he's scared, would he go towards Gronk, who just chucked him into the fucking fungus?
He probably doesn't know Gronk's that aggressive. At this point.
He doesn't really know. Like, sure, you're aggressive, but if y'all are running from something, like the fact that you are running from something, Gronk, means that there's a bigger threat than you.
That's fair.
I
Fair
always
enough.
funny when our NPC allies are fucking derps, but the enemies have, Mark level intelligence.
This isn't an enemy. This is an NPC
That's
supposed
what
to help.
he's saying.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Sounded backwards to me.
Nah, he's saying the Drakes are smart as fuck, but Belgian's like, I'm scared. I run.
Yeah.
I mean, why would Belgium go back? Y'all are running.
No, that's fair.
Again, with how I wrote Belgium, he does not like confrontation.
Uh-huh.
You bitch.
Yes, 100%. Well, he can't even run that far.
She got
Half his
stuck
movement.
legs.
Forgot about that. Well, he had to use half his movement to get up. All right. Okay. So the blue one. What's the blue one gonna do?
Butt stuff.
Man, this is kind of difficult.
You don't say.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, the blue one, because of all of that fog cloud.
Yo, how long does that cloud last for?
Let's take a look.
Mark,
lasts
when
for-
this round ends, can we, like, when my turn comes back around, can we call it?
Yeah,
lasts-
and then
check
I
out.
believe
Fog cloud lasts for.
I actually need you to do a concentration check on that fog cloud. Unless it's not concentration.
I think it is. It sounds dumb.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, concentration up to 1 hour. And 11.
You took 11 damage, so yeah, you're fine.
Woohoo.
Then Trebek, make a death save.
Is there not a button I can use to roll that? I just have to roll d20.
Let's roll a d20.
Rough.
It's one failure. Alright. And then Longo, you're right there. There's a 11.
11
bite.
does not hit, no.
11 on its bite, and a 24 for its claw.
Yeah, that one's gonna hit.
That's 11 piercing.
All right,
Flashing.
I'm
Flashing.
down to 1 HP. I need to make a concentration. It's just a con, right?
Or,
Major image is still up.
yes, please.
13.
You're
Well,
good.
plus I didn't go after my corpse, which makes me think that they're not trained to murder, they're just trained to
Guard.
incapacitate.
So we'll stop it here. I know you're getting tired, Matt.
Yeah, I'm starting to check it out.
Wasn't that more fun than playing Trivial Pursuit?
No.
Oh.
I think so.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I think Mark is getting tired of being a DM. That's what I'm getting from all this.
No, I
It's
think
not
when
even me
Mark's-
getting tired of being a DM.
when Mark scaled all these things up, I think he added a few too heavy things for an area that's in total darkness.
Actually, I scaled the number of creatures down. There should have been a lot more just kobold running around here. Also, amongst the bats, there should have been sturges.
I don't think
Should
guard
have been
drakes normally
attacking you.
have breath weapons.
They don't.
But I did use this creature for the previous guard drake because I had to scale them up a little bit. They still have the same CR. They have wings. The only thing that really happens is I believe their AC gets bumped by like interestingly, the blue one and the red one, their CR increases. Their HP goes up significantly compared to the other ones. But I guess, yeah, they do. Now that we're out of combat, if you really want to look up creatures, they do gain blind sight, these creatures.
Mm.
I don't know if drakes have it. They
They
might.
don't. They have dark vision.
Okay, drakes have just dark vision.
Yeah, at least.
A guard drake, just a guard drake, whatever color, doesn't matter.
Oh, I haven't. I just know drakes like in general, but I don't know what that.
Assuming
Guard
guard
drake
drakes
is
just have
Probably the same.
dark vision. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm ending